Hi, I'm Dr. Ancilleno Davis, the Sustainability Coordinator for Blue Lagoon Island. We're all stuck at home now for the curfews and quarantines, but we have an opportunity to contribute to the biodiversity of the Bahamas by planting native trees or fruit trees within our properties. Today, I will be teaching you how to plant a native paradise tree. The scientific name is Cimaruba glauca. It was contributed by the Caribbean Philanthropic Alliance in collaboration with Sustainability in the Bahamas. With any tree planting activity, you want to start first by selecting the tree that you will use. Today's tree is a paradise tree, Cimaruba glauca. It does create small fruit, and it is used for a wide variety of health issues and ailments. Your next task is to choose a location that's appropriate for your tree. The tree should have enough space so that its roots can expand, and when it grows tall, it has enough clearance above it to avoid other trees. When possible, do avoid having your tree planted near invasive species such as the casuarina, and ensure that the soil or the area around it is appropriate for the growing conditions needed for the tree. If it's not, you can always amend your soil to make it better for your tree. Once you've selected your location, you need to collect your tools. I have a rake and a shovel, as well as a container of water to water the tree. I've used the rake already to gather up the fine debris and other material that was around the area that I'm going to plant the tree in. I left it here and I will use it at the end, and we'll see how I use that in a few moments. To prepare for planting, you can place the pot on the ground and then use the shovel to mark the area that you will be digging into, so that it is big enough for the pot to fit in, but not too snug for you to get the plant into the hole. Periodically, you should check to ensure that your pot can fit down into the hole and the level of the soil reaches the level of the top of the soil in the pot. I'm nowhere near deep enough yet. Your next step is to free the plant from the pot and place it into the hole. If the roots have been really tightly packed in there, you may have to loosen them out a bit before you plant the tree. I do this by applying light pressure to the pot as I rotate it. That's a lot of roots. Now that we have untangled the root ball, we want to wet the bottom of the hole before we plant the tree in. This will allow more water to be in the bottom of the hole that otherwise would not percolate all the way down. And this encourages the roots to grow and to set in better. To do this, I'm using a recycled orange juice container, and what I will do, this is already filled with water, but I'm just going to lightly poke some holes in it. Now, this is the challenging part, trying to plant the tree and hold it upright while there's only one person here with a shovel. After you plant your tree, tamp the soil around it down tight and make a little moat around it so that water, when you water it, can collect in the moat but not collect next to the stem of the tree. Next, we'll add some more water and we will use the leaf litter and other raked material to cover it up to provide a little bit more moisture retention for the soil, and our tree is planted. Check this out, this is a cicada. I'll put this in a pot so I can put it somewhere safe so that it can survive. Hey Sokka, you come to help? Now we have a new paradise tree planted out here in Adelaide Village that the birds and insects and other pollinators and animals will be able to use well into the future. Thank you, and remember, if you would like some fruit trees or native trees to plant in your own yard, you can contact the Caribbean Philanthropic Alliance or the Sustain Your Belly on Instagram and Facebook. Again, I'm Dr. Ancilleno Davis, the Sustainability Coordinator for Blue Lagoon Island. This is a paradise tree, and on behalf of Blue Lagoon Island, the Caribbean Philanthropic Alliance, and Sustain Your Belly, I'd like to wish you all safety, and we hope to see you again soon on Blue Lagoon Island. Thank you. Hello, I'm